going on, y'all? It's the return. You already know. Shooting the Breeze, episode 8. Tonight, we're going to be talking about, impact. I know how we did. We're going to be going over these impact sacrifice predictions, you feel me? And then we're going to talk about maybe one of William Regal's huge announcements for tomorrow night. NXT Women's Tag Team titles. I don't know. Let's see. But you are now watching Shooting the Breeze. Let's get it.
Yeah, we're smoking some blunts right here with Rose, Montana, and Datzilla.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Rose Montana, back with another one. You already know. Shooting the Breeze, episode 8. Normally, I be joined by my co-host, The Spurs Show and Datzilla, but y'all see I'm running it solo today. Let's get it. It's the return. I know y'all been waiting. See y'all. I know you've been waiting. What's going on, y'all? Who we got in the chatty with us right now? Who we got in the chat? We got Cinnamon Smith, CR21, Bonafide Heat, what it did. That's the real you. What's up? You already see y'all. Had to do it for the one time. Ruby, what it do? What it do? How everybody feeling tonight? Anybody watch Impact? I know how y'all feel about Impact. So nobody watching and shit like that. What we got going on tonight, y'all? No, this is just a temporary setup right now. See, I was gonna hold off, you feel me, until I got the new setup and everything, but I ain't feel like waiting no more, you feel me? So here we are. You already. Start about getting these results pulled up so we can go ahead and run through this impact real quick. And then we can get on to the fun shit. I'm gonna drop the link, anybody wanna hop on shortly. Go ahead and get this pulled up real quick. I know one big thing coming out of Impact tonight is, well, I was gonna say new main event, but the main event of Sacrifice. Now there's a unification title match, which we already called months ago. If you go back and watch, any show we did, no matter what channel you watch it on, but we done said he was gonna get Rich Swann taking on Moose TNA versus Impact World Title, and that's what we getting finally. I just hope that they don't screw Moose out of this opportunity, though. 3 belts, Omega? Nah. I don't think they gonna do that, but Kenny not gonna lose. There's gonna be some kind of like some kind of screwy finish or something, you know. But they not. I don't think they gonna give him the Impact title. So I don't think they gonna give it to him right now though. You know who Moose is? You know exactly who Moose is. All right, kick it off with. Well, actually, the first match from the Impact pre-show, BTI, before the Impact that they had, it was X Division Champion taking on X Division Champion TJP, excuse me, taking on Madman Fulton. Dusty Rhodes, what it do? Thank you. Taking on Madman Fulton. I ain't get to see them, but TJP won. Oh yeah, of course, glad to be back. You feel me? Glad to be back. But the first official match in Impact, Tasha Steelz taking on Jazz, with Jazz walked away with the victory. So she, and Jordan Grace walking in the sacrifice with some momentum. Maybe they'll win the tag titles. Who knows? Maybe this might be, I think this is Jazz's last run anyway. So let's see. But it was a pretty decent match, for what we get from Jazz. I knew it wasn't gonna be a bad match. We had a backstage interview. ODB. She was talking about her title match that she has a sacrifice. I forgot exactly what she did to earn a title match, but I guess it's ODB, so it's cool. You feel me? It's cool. Susan came back and interrupt the interview, challenge her to a match. So now we have ODB taking on Susan later on tonight. They used to get another backstage segment where Tree Miguel, he runs into one of his students from his school that Sammy went to last week. If you call last week's episode, Sammy Callahan went to the wrestling school and did something to a student named Sam Bill. I guess he's known in Ohio or something. I'm not too sure who he is, but I'm not gonna knock him. So he challenged Trey to a match. Trey didn't accept. Then Trey says,
"What it do, Rose? Welcome back.
What it do?
I've missed you.
Same here. You feel me? I'm back though. We in here.
Yay! Rose back, people. Rose back.
I'm just running down, this Impact real quick, so we can get to this sacrifice card.
Oh, I gotta call my Key1 satellite provider this weekend for sacrifice.
Oh yeah. Hey, got him on speed dial.
Yup, I do. Yes, I do.
So where I left off at Sam Bill, he challenged Trey Miguel to a match. Trey accepted. He said Trey didn't have any passion, so now we get a tag team match. Rohit Roju and Cher were taking on James Storm, Chris Sabin. It was a pretty decent match, but it seemed Cher was, I guess, like turning his back on Rohit, I guess, or not helping him out, pretty much. So of course he lost again. We get a backstage segment of Decay challenging Reno Scum. Like I honestly don't know, who would want to see Reno Scum, but I mean, hey, at least we get to see Decay on pay-per-view, right? So it's all good. We get the classic match, the classic moment of the night. We get Motor City Machine Guns taking on Team 3D. taking on Bear Money from Sacrifice 2010. Backstage segment, Eric Young. I guess this is the continuation from his beating last week that he gave to Dana. Jane Storm and them came, they was on their way back from their match. They interrupted, said, this ain't right. I don't appreciate what you're doing to this young guy. They get attacked by violence by design. We move on. Another backstage segment. I know there's a lot of backstage segments tonight, but that's how it be for the go home show. It's a couple matches for the most part. Everything pretty much, just a setup for Saturday. So we get a backstage segment. Brian Myers talking to Scott D'Amore about his lawyer. He telling him that, if you just fire Eddie Edwards, just terminate his contract, everything cool, my lawsuit to go away and, everything fine. And Scott say, no, we're going to have a no harmless match or something. So that's pretty much, another way for a Extreme Rules, hardcore match, whatever you want to call it. So Eddie Edwards, Brian Myers, hardcore match. Anything goes, no hold bars, whatever you want to call it. Next, we get the Trey Miguel versus Sam Bill match with Sami Callihan in his corner. It was a quick match, Of course, Trey made quick work of the student. Did anybody really think the student had a chance? After the match, the student get pile drive by Sami Callihan. Paid advertising from Tony Khan. I didn't see this paid advertisement. I had to step out for a second. That's all cool. That's cool, son. That's cool. Next, we get the contract signing. Contract signing. It wasn't, your typical in ring. This person come out, this person come out. Say something, sign. It was kind of like, it was a backstage segment where they just, they left them in there to handle the business on their own. And, of course, they wound up fighting because it is wrestling, right? But it's official. Finjuice go one-on-one, challenging for the Impact Tag titles, the Good Brothers, Impact Sacrifice. Next, we had X Division action. We had Ace Austin taking on Chris Bay. This is like a warm-up match, for his not his tag title, his X Division title match he had on Saturday. It was pretty much, warm-up. But Chris Bay ain't no slouch, so was it really a warm-up? We'll see. But, there was a pretty good match, flying, high flying, all around the ring. But a distraction from TJP cost Ace Austin the match. Your winner, Chris Bay. We get Shera talking to Rohit Rozier. He telling him that I don't owe you anything. He beat him up on the wall a little bit. He tossed him. We get the ODB and Susan match. It was, it was what it was. It was what we expected. Of course, ODB won. So I'm guessing that was the final match because next was the big main event. Was the big announcement that Scott D'Amore had announced everybody all his show. So like I said in the beginning, a couple weeks ago, TNA World title became official. It actually became official again. So, Impact has 2 world titles again. And what do we do when we get 2 world titles? We unify them. So, instead of, the match Saturday just being the Impact World title match, it's going to be Impact World title, TNA World title, unification. Winner takes all. But also, the winner of that match goes on to challenge Kenny Omega for the AEW World title for title. So, this gonna be a huge match.
Wait, so they're doing Moose versus Rich Swann already?
Yep. Moose versus Rich Swann is this Saturday.
No way. They're doing the match at this pay-per-view. No offense to Sacrifice, but I thought they would say this for something bigger, like Slammiversary or Bound for Glory.
No, they doing it for Sacrifice since the next big pay-per-view is Rebellion, and that's when they doing the Kenny Omega match. Because remember how we talked about when they first showed the logo, how it had the Kenny Omega logo in there.
Yeah, I remember.
So we knew that he was gonna be a part of it, but see, now we know exactly what he's gonna be doing now.
Oh wow! I cannot wait for Moose versus Rich Swann. They have to pull the trigger on Moose. They just have to.
Yeah, like they have to, and if they don't, he gotta leave. Like he has to leave. I wouldn't even be mad if he left.
They have to pull the trigger. They have to. I'd rather see Omega versus Moose than Omega versus Swann. No offense to Swann.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. It would be a good match, either way, like Kenny Omega versus Moose, Kenny Omega versus Swann. But I would prefer to see Moose versus Kenny Omega.
How long have you said that they've been building Moose for? They've been building him for a while now, right? You said?
Yeah, it actually been 2 years because he started his beating TNA people in 18. I say about 2-3 years. Pretty much they've been building him up.
Oh, so they have to pull the trigger on Saturday. Then this is a match. People, if in the doesn't chat, you cannot miss this match. This is a match that you need to sit down for and watch because this is going to be the main event.
Yes, it is. It's gonna be a good one. I just hope they do Moose right, man.
Moose has to win. If the only way he doesn't win, it's not gonna be it won't be a clean win on Swann's part. But I think Moose is going to win. He has to win.
Hold on 1 second. I'll plug my computer up, or the show will be over. Give me 1 second, y'all. Plug in my computer. Before we lose power.
Sid says, yeah, I can miss that match.
You can. You tripping, son. You be tripping. Hold on, son. I'll get you in a minute. Let me,
Hey, Rose, congrats. You're almost at 200. One more for 200.
Okay. We gonna get there.
Hey, Sid.
What it do?
What it do, Rose? Glad to see you back.
I ain't glad to be back.
Did you hear Sid's going to be singing Hulk Hogan's Real American?
Okay. So you lost, all right.
Yep, I was the one that lost.
All right. Yeah, you doing it tonight?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm be there for that.
I know, me too. I might not be on the StreamYards, but I'll definitely be in the chat. I'm not missing this. Cinnamon Smith singing Real American by Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
Man, this what's your second song?
Yeah, it is.
I think you like singing on purpose, man.
No comment.
Mm-hmm.
You have a beautiful singing voice, Sid. Brought me to tears last.
He's back.
Yeah, I was just trying not to go to first a gangsta and get Swerve kicked off. For a white dude in a wig saying the N-word by mistake.
Oh, no.
Now that he got that 1K, we got to get him monetized next.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's coming. Food Host Farm, what it do? You're just talking a little wrestling. little wrestling right now. What's up with you?
Sin, you're not excited for Moose versus Rich Swan?
I'm not an Impact fan, so I don't watch it. So why would I be excited about it?
You're missing out, Sin.
Yes, I keep telling you. You better hop on before it's too late. Better hop on the train.
Only train I'm interested in hopping on is the Ho train.
The whole train, the God.
Yep.
Anybody watch Dark Side of the Ring?
No, I haven't.
You got to show your face, Pinhead Larry. I ain't see you.
Call security.
Yep, security. Where's to tell its dogs when you need them?
They're whimpering by the door.
Well, they coming. They coming. Security.
Wait, did you drop the link in the chat? That could have been. Oh yeah, you did drop it. I was gonna say because if you didn't drop it, that could have been.
No, I dropped it on the chat.
Yeah, I got on after he dropped the link in the chatty.
Just got done feeding 10 gallons of compost tea for the bedroom. Okay, that's what it did. All right, you got the sacrifice card pulled up by any chance to go?
No, but I can put it up right now. Hold on, give me a second.
All right, while you get that pulled up. Anything eventful happened on Raw last night, Sam?
No, I tapped out after an hour and a half.
Oh, damn. I seen the world title match at the beginning. I seen that one.
Yeah.
That was pretty much all I seen for real.
Basically, it's rinse and repeat on Raw now.
I don't know if this is the whole card, but it has Impact World Championship Rich Swan versus Moose, Impact Knockout Championship Diana Purrazzo versus ODB, Impact World Tag Team Championships The Good Brothers versus Finn Juice, it's Impact X Division TJP versus Ace Austin, and Knockouts Tag Team Champions Fire and Flavor versus Jordan and Grayson.
Yeah, if I am mistaken, the only match that's missing is if you ain't see Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers. That's probably like the only match that's not on that list.
Yeah, it's not.
Where you at, Sia? I done dropped the link.
Yeah, why you just come on?
Yeah.
See, you think Raw was lit?
Sarah always drinking that cool.
He under contract, so he think everything he do is lit, even main event.
True. He's by a 205 mark.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think it takes so long for him to join us at the SmackDown?
True.
Doing a show on Friday, Rose, or is?
That was you, Cia? No, so because it said something crazy, so I ain't know that was you. But if that's you, I'll let you on.
Rose turn heel.
I know. Are you gonna do a show on Friday too? Like, are you gonna bring back Shooting the Breeze?
We're gonna take it one show at a time. We're gonna take it one show at a time. All
right.
We're gonna bring them back one at a time. But I don't know. Who knows?
Because it'll be fun when it'll be like old times when the three of us are together again.
Yeah.
Where is Swerve anyway? That was saving the world somewhere.
Probably.
Oh, now that he got that 1K, he's too good for us.
Oh yeah. He said he don't do shows people under 200.
I know.
Well, they must have made an exception because he was on one of my live streams in the last couple of days.
I know. Nah, he's probably, out saving the world.
Yeah.
No. See, no. Wednesday ain't my day. I ain't going live tomorrow.
Rose days are Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Yeah, sometimes Saturdays.
Mm-hmm. And my days are Thursdays, and then Sin's days are, what days are your Sin?
Every day. I go live every single day.
Send me on every day.
Does that help with watch time? I don't know.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Because my watch time is like at 100 something, but it's because every Thursday.
It also helps with views because if you leave and come back, it will count as another view.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
See, I said, Sweary Show T, the new Tyrone Morgan. Don't do him like that, see.
Yeah, come on, CR.
Come on, CR.
Well, CR also said that he'll only do Steve's show now.
Even though Steve has all that stuff about the Miz?
I guess so.
Alright, let's go ahead and do these predictions real quick, so we can go ahead and move on and talk about these NXT women's tag titles. So I'm gonna start off with Rich Swann, Impact World Champion, taking on Moose for the TNA World Title.
I think we can all agree Moose is taking the L. I mean the W. Moose is winning this one. There's no way he's losing.
Yeah, I agree. Even though you don't watch it, what you say, son? Moose?
I'll say one will win and one will lose.
I agree. Smart choice. We got Fire and Flavor, Kiera Hogan, and Tasha Steelz taking on Jordan Grace and Jazz. What you think, the killer?
I say Fire and Flavor just because they just won the tag titles and I don't see them losing them. Unless they want to do the whole hot potato with the tag titles.
Like I want Jazz to win because this would be like how last hurrah.
Yeah,
same here. But like you said, I don't want it to be like hot potatoes with the Impact knockouts titles because that was the problem with them when they was out before. They was hot potato here. This team had them. This random team had them. They had them. It's like like nobody really made them mean anything, and they trying to. So maybe by them defeating Jazz, and Jordan Grace for the with the titles on the line, maybe it'll make them mean something now. So I go Fire and Flavor too.
Same here.
Next we got knockouts title. Deonna Purrazzo, champion, defending against ODB.
I picked Deonna.
Exactly. Of course, we know Deonna gonna win because since ODB is just returning, and of course ODB not no spring chicken no more. They're not gonna put the women's world title on her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, I feel like ODB is there maybe to put people over.
Yeah. The same reason why all the TNA people really there. Just to put. I'll say everybody except for TJP because they don't put nobody over. But all the other TNA people, yeah, they just they pretty much just back to put people over. Saturday, to y'all. This Saturday. We got what is it? Eddie Edwards taking on Brian Myers and you might as well say a hardcore match.
I think so. Is it?
Yeah, it's a hardcore match. It's called a non-something match, but it's pretty much hardcore. So in that one, who won the last? Who won the last match? Eddie Edwards. He won the last one.
I think so.
So yeah, so I'm gonna go Brian Myers this time.
Yeah, Brian Myers. You know what surprises me, or maybe I'm speaking too early. I'm surprised Tommy Dreamer isn't involved in this pay per view or in some capacity.
Oh no, you ain't here. After the last pay per view, that was that was pretty much Tommy his last one for a while.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, so we won't be seeing him for for a little minute. He gonna be working on doing his backstage job instead of being on screen talent, which is good on my part.
I know how much he always had to be involved with everything.
Yeah, everything. Like you said, he even had to put himself in the main event. Like he took shit too far then.
I know.
Next we had the Good Brothers, Impact World Tag Team Champion, defending against Finn Juice, David Finlay, and Juice Robinson. I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably don't even know who Finn Juice are.
Nope, I don't.
I don't know who that is, son.
You know who Juice Robinson is?
I know who he is, but a lot of people don't know who Finn Juice is.
Well, I'll give you a short little one. David Finlay, if you can't tell by the last name, that's Finn Philly's son. Juice Robinson, he's the former CJ Parker from NXT. They both went to New Japan, joined the dojo, as young boys. They worked their way up. They doing good for themselves. They cool. But I don't see them winning the Impact World Titles. And if they do win the World Titles, and this is gonna be just so they can go back to Japan and the Good Brothers can follow them back to Japan. Like that's pretty much all this was set up if they do lose. What you think?
I can see that happening. Honestly, I could. Because like you said, that would be the only reason why they would win. It would make no sense for them to just win and stay on Impact, right?
True.
Yeah. And then plus they only been on Impact for like a month, so you show up for a month and win the titles, like that's faster than the Good Brothers even won the titles. Like it took them like 3-4 months to win it.
Yeah, exactly.
So if they do win it, yeah, I just see them, going to a New Japan event or even New Japan Strong that way, so they won't have to leave the States. They'll do the New Japan Strong, and and we'll get a New Japan match, and and with the Good Brothers, and then somehow, some way, since they have some kind of like Twitter beef with Bullet Club, so like maybe we'll get a Good Brothers Bullet Club match, out of this. Who knows?
Yeah, I feel you there.
Last match, TJP defends X Division Championship against Ace Austin. I think maybe they'll pull the trigger this time on Ace Austin again because it's kind of like this, like his reset, like they starting him over. What you think, Patel?
I agree with you honestly because if they're starting him over, he needs to win. If not, then where does he go from here?
All right. But with that being said, how do you think this loss tonight will affect this, though?
He's lost? I don't know. I mean, he has no momentum going in now. If you tell me now that he lost, so it's like
yeah, exactly. So like if he do win Saturday, then it'll be a surprise and it'll really be like a restart. Like this, but normally that's kind of how it go. Like you'll lose, like for example, since Jazz and Tasha Steelz had, they had a match before they title match. So since Tasha Steelz lost this match, now we kind of know that Jazz probably gonna lose. You know what I mean? They team gonna lose. Like they kind of foreshadow shit for us.
True.
True, yeah.
All right, but that was the Impact Sacrifice card. Now on to something that I've been hearing about all day. I've been hearing about these NXT women tag titles. Did anybody else hear anything about this?
No, I
I heard
haven't.
a rumor, but I didn't know if they was sure or not.
Now, like, my first thoughts on that was like, okay, if they do make those, then aren't the WWE women tag titles, like, won't they just basically just become like they already nothing already, so like won't they become absolutely nothing since they defend them on every brand? Wasn't that like the whole purpose of it? Like so that can be on every brand, but if they make they separate one, then does that mean that SmackDown to get their own, Raw would get their own, or like what?
Well, the women's tag belts are just a joke to me.
Yeah, pretty much because what? Like how many pay-per-views has it been where they weren't even defended at all?
Yeah, and not only that, how many actual women tag teams do they have that you can name that are any good?
Well, shit. My bad. Sorry. They split up the only legit tag team, the Iconics, and for what? For what? It was the Iconics and the Riot Squad haven't even have a tag team titles. Shayna and Nia were just thrown together. The Golden Role Models got split up, but that storyline is understandable. The Kabuki Warriors are no more. So it's like, how many tag teams do they have? They don't have enough tag teams for to carry the women's.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
I'll be back, you guys. Hold on.
They might get real desperate and bring back the Bellas.
Maybe.
That'd be terrible, but if they do, they gonna win the titles though at least once.
Oh hell yeah!
I think it would actually be a waste for them to make some NXT women tag titles because I don't watch NXT that much. So I don't really know the roster like that. But do they have a whole lot of women tag teams?
I haven't watched it in quite some time, so I don't even know who's on NXT anymore, other than Adam Cole.
Yeah, all I know is Undisputed Era, Velveteen Dream,
I forgot about Velveteen.
I just know a few. I don't know, none of the women. What's your opinion on the women tag titles? Do you think they should make them or?
No. I think they should get rid of the women's tag titles altogether.
You think it shouldn't be no women's tag division? It should just be the singles division?
Yeah, because if they actually had tag teams like the Hardys, Edge and Christian, LOD, or something like that, then I can understand them having a tag division. You have Asuka, who's a singles champion, was part of the tag champs.
But you know what? One thing that I don't get is why would Vince want more tag titles if he already don't like tag teams starting off. So like
Yeah, exactly.
because like Tiller said, they broke up the pretty much the two legit tag teams that they had at the time. The Riot Squad and the Iconics.
Yep.
But then you toss, the Iconic with other people. You toss, the two of them with other people, and then you put back, one half, like 1/3 of the Riot Squad. You feel me? I mean, like, one half or whatever you want to say of the Riot Squad.
Yeah.
Like, like why you ain't just keep them together? Like,
exactly.
Like I agree with you. The whole women's tag division, well, pretty much they kind of made the whole women's division a joke. Like, like it's all about, it's all about Charlotte Flair. Like we already know it. At WrestleMania, Charlotte Flair is walking away with this title. Like we know that already.
Yeah, definitely.
They were saying something about that William Regal has another big announcement on top of the women's tag titles, but I'm not too sure what that one was supposed to be about.
I'm wondering. Because I knew he. I heard talk about he had some sort of surprise.
It might have something to do with the takeover event that's supposed to be happening during WrestleMania.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not too sure exactly what though, but I guess I'll find out on Twitter because I won't be watching NXT, but I'll find out.
Don't blame me. I don't watch it either.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out AEW tomorrow. What's announced for AEW this week? Besides, I know it's the TNT title match.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't think anything's been announced, or I haven't heard anything.
You think we'll find out what happened to Shaq?
No, he went through the table and hasn't been heard from since.
Let's see what's going on in the chatty real quick. Where you at, CR?
Yeah, CR, where the hell are you?
I thought you was hopping on. We playing games. Let's scroll up, see what's going on in the chatty real quick before I get on up out of here. Lexus D, hey everyone, what it do? Where my cameo? I know you ain't paid for no damn TJP cameo. And if you did, how much? Like how much was it? That should probably be hella boring. A fucking TJP cameo.
I know, who would want a TJP cameo?
That should be boring as fuck. Hey, awesome strange guys. Thank you, Lexus D. Thank you. Let me see any more. Let me see if we got any more wrestling news before we get on up out of here. No need to wear the return out.
Yep.
Let's see if we got anything. We got matches added to AEW Dynamite tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Why would they even think that this is newsworthy? All Ego Ethan Page taking on the one and only Lee Johnson.
Who cares?
So tomorrow night on Dynamite we have Ethan Page versus Lee Johnson. We have the Inner Circle's War Council. We got Matt Jackson in a singles match taking on Ray Phoenix. Then we have in a 6-women's tag title match. We have Britt Baker, Atai, and Nyla Rose taking on Shida, Mazanami, and Thunder Rosa. TNT Championship match. Darby Allin taking on Scorpio Sky. And we hear from Christian Cage, new signee. I want to see what Christian. I want to see what he gonna say.
Same here.
So it's tomorrow night. They said that Ethan Page asked for this match against Lee Johnson. Why the fuck would he ask for a match against Lee Johnson, though? Like,
I know, right?
Oh my goodness, they already starting his AEW career off bad.
Yeah, they are.
Asking for a match against Lee Johnson. I mean, like he could at least said Brandon Cutler.
Yeah, someone a little bit better.
Peter Avalon, like, you feel me? Like, at least, like, like somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see what else we got going on. Not too much. We had Dark tonight. I ain't watched Dark. Did y'all watch Dark?
No, I didn't.
Dark it started being too long. Like once they started making it like an hour and shit, I was like, yeah, that's an hour and some change. I was like, yeah, that's too long for me.
Yeah, same here.
And then you gonna be watching 2-hour Dynamite tomorrow too. It's like, no.
Yeah, that soon they'll have the Monday Night Dark as well.
Now, I'll probably check that when I, like, just to see, like, what's the difference, or, like, how things gonna go.
Yeah, same here.
Stuff like that. But, like, if it's like, if it's anything like, like the regular Dark, then yeah, I won't be watching it.
Me either.
What time's on Monday though?
It's 7 o'clock, an hour before Raw.
See, I thought they was gonna have the boss to at least go 1 hour head up with Raw. Like, if they were smart, I'll put it on at 8 o'clock.
Same here.
I'll put that shit right on at 8 o'clock, and get that, like, just to see, like, like how they do with that, that 1 hour for real.
Yeah.
Because, like, like Smooth always say, like, if you wanna, like, if you wanna become number one, stop going after the third brand. You have to go after the longest running show that they have, Monday Night Raw.
Exactly.
But, like, I wonder, like, how different is Dark Elevate gonna be from from regular Dark and Dynamite? Like, is it gonna be like people that we don't see or Dynamite and Dark? Like,
I think it might be more like independent stars we might not know.
oh, like when we got the War Horse and all of them people coming in.
Yeah.
Okay, a bunch of Lee Johnsons.
Yep.
Well, I'm pretty sure the world knows some. I mean, like, people that watch all different kind of wrestling. I don't know some of them.
Yeah.
I want to see how Paul White going to do on commentary though.
Same here.
probably take him a couple shows, to get. He probably be a little. He probably won't like him in this free show, but I'll give him like 5 shows in.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Alright, y'all. We about to shut this party on down. I got to get up in the morning. You feel me? Make this money. I know Cinnamon Smith got some. Oh yeah, Cinnamon Smith got a sing.
Yeah.
So let's get that. Let me check the chatty one more time. See what's going on. We got CR21. Oh yeah, he said he back. He was handling business. Okay. All right, CR. Yep. He about to sing.
Yep. On my stream, I'm gonna sing.
Yeah. It's the Shooting the Breeze episode 8. It's your boy Rose Montana, Cinnamon Smith, The Tiller. Everybody in the chat, shout out, everybody in the chat that was, that was chilling with us. CR21. Lexus did. Food House Farms, everybody that was in there with us. Might see y'all Friday, hang out. Y'all know how we do, chill, smoke, smoke, drink, whatever, just hang out, chill. Until then, I'm your boy Rose Montana, and we out.
Cheese looks on the bow, 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 bow. Yeah.
Pop your shit, yeah.
My brothers, I love me and them. This fuck play down, then I'm whipping out the strap. When the block